Welcome back, everybody, to the Celeste Any League, brought to you by GSA. I'm Zojalix here, and I'm joined by my good friend Programmatic, and we're here to give you guys the final race of the evening between archieboy666 and flarebear. Now, we just came off of a really awesome race between Shy Kitty and Melee. Both of these runners were able to achieve their best times of the season after these races. It was absolutely insane. Melee was able to pull out his first ever sub 30, while Shy Kitty was able to pull out a 28:03. These race times are absolutely insane. And as we go over the week here, we've just had some really awesome races here tonight. TGH was able to pull out a 27 in his race, and then as well highlighting Shy Kitty and Melee. Just absolutely awesome race times. And so now it's up to archieboy666 and flarebear SR to see if they can give us a very climactic ending. Prog, what are your predictions for this race here?
I have no idea, to be honest. These are like the two closest runners at the lower end of the league, and I think like they've both been kind of experimenting with things other than any percent lately. I think flarebear has been doing a little more than Fish has, but yeah, it's hard to tell who's gonna win this. I know that Flare said this is the race he really wants to win if any, because he's had a bit of a losing streak lately, and he said this is the one that he's most confident in winning.
Yeah, well, he was able to pull out a win against Melee, which was really awesome to see. But now, again, the burden now falls onto them. Now, also, just so you guys know, this race is 100% live between flarebear and Archieboy. This is live happening right now. They are currently... they are playing this live versus a pre-recorded race like the rest of them have been on the evening. So this is definitely something very important. This is going to be a really cool way. I'm really glad that we're able to finish off the night with a live race, so that way we'll be able to get some interviews.
Yeah.
And so definitely just kind of right now waiting for the go ahead from them, it looks like.
Yeah, Fish is just he forgot to turn his file timer on, so he's gonna have to re-enter his file name. Or one of them did, I don't remember.
Oh, it looks like both of them were checking to see if their file timer. I know last week flarebear didn't have his file timer enabled.
Yeah, it's a pretty recent rule change. I'm pretty sure that you have to show your file timer in runs in order to avoid splices.
Yeah, I think it was more of a race rule now for GSA over.
It's an any percent rule as well now, though.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah, I know a few runs have been rejected already because people forgot to switch to file timer. Like, I'm pretty sure this is actually kind of unfortunate, but Nero got his first 27 like last week.
Oh.
He was declined because he didn't have file timer on.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that happened. Wow. Okay. Dang. All right. Looks like we are going to be getting ready to get started here.
Yep.
And it looks like they're going to be any moment now. They're going to be hitting that begin button. And so definitely wanting to see some predictions from you guys in chat, seeing who you believe is going to be the one that's going to be taking the win. Because, you know, both of these runners are super close in the standings, and so it's going to be very interesting to see who ends up going through and taking the win. I personally don't know what to expect.
This is honestly like the battle for not 12th place right now because
Yeah.
whoever wins this, I think even has a chance of surpassing like Millet and I in the league. So
Actually, I think whoever wins this will pass Melee. Yeah, looking at the standings, if flarebear wins the race, he will have enough points to pass Melee. So this race will definitely be a pretty decent jump in the leaderboards for both of these runners. So this one definitely is going to be very important. Flarebear is able to... Oh! Yeah, archieboy messing up on the reverse hyper. So this is going to give Flare a pretty early lead right now, which is definitely something that Flare wants to see. Ooh. Oh no, archieboy kind of struggling on this screen.
This room is very, very troublesome. I don't know if everyone will agree, but I think that's the hardest room in the city.
Okay, yeah, no, I would definitely agree. Flarebear messing up the wall bouncer, but he's able to back it up very well.
Oh, there's a 4th and a 5th. Please, fish.
Oh man, archieboy is really struggling in this city, but he is able to make it through. Flarebear finishing up with a 138. Archieboy is going to have a lot of ground to make up if he is going to be able to get this win, because he's starting out at about a 20-second deficit, and that is not what you want to see.
Bruh.
Yeah, that would be what one would call a bruh moment. Looks like archieboy is kind of shaking some nerves off right now. I mean, it's not hard. Oh, looks like he's saying that he's dropping some inputs, which would make sense for some of the struggles that he's had, so. But Flarebear is going to continue to make his way through as he's entered the battle and chase now. Doing pretty well for himself.
I mean, some movement stumbles, but I don't think he's died yet.
Yeah, he hasn't died yet, so I mean, other than the movement stumbles, it's been going pretty well for him. Archieboy now able to make his way through, entering Old Site now, hopefully seeing some of these fixes. Flare being able to play that battle and chase pretty well. I had to go for a little bit of a safer strat on that second to last screen of the chase, but he was able to. That safer strat did make it work very well.
Not sure what fish was going for there.
Ooh, that was really close there from archieboy, but he is able to keep it up.
A slightly better exit. He can save, with a good awake, he can save about 3 seconds over flare.
Yeah, and that would definitely be super nice for him. As
wait. He hit the spring, and so he wasn't quite sure what to do there.
Yeah, hitting the spring there can be definitely something that'll trip you up a little bit.
Pretty good awake though.
Yeah, definitely a good awake from archieboy. Still, oh, flare, not really sure what happened, but he wasn't able to. Oh man, taking another death in this room. He's currently kind of struggling to make his way around these dust bunnies, but he is able to get it on his third try. Oh, kind of stumbling a little bit. Taking that room just a little bit slower, but does make his way through. Fish making some adjustments to his settings. And oh no, flarebear ends up jumping right into himself. Ends up mistiming the dash. As now Flare making his way through the huge mess. Archie Boy taking a death in that first screen, really struggling on this. Although I guess he is just entering. It's kind of hard to tell right now just because of the in-game timer desync.
Flare, not sure what he's doing there, but oh, that was some menuing for sure as well.
Alright, flarebear able to maintain a really nice lead as he makes his way through laundry. Archie Boy now entering the huge mess. Flarebear making his way through the elevator shaft as Archie Boy is finishing up crates. Now, definitely, it looks like Flarebear has a lot more of a lead than, which Flarebear does have a really solid lead, but there's also about a 1 minute difference between the in-game timers. So now Flarebear on his first attempt at demo dash, opting for the checkpoint, sets himself up. Oh, but he's just a little bit low on it. Sets himself up again and is able to get it on his second try.
Oh, dies at the end of this long room.
Oh, that's definitely gonna
one.
hurt. This is one of those screens where a death is very, very painful, and you can lose quite a bit of time. Flarebear now entering the Oshiro section. Showing that man who's boss, trying to get away from him. Oh, but he dashes down into the dust bunny. That's not what you want to see. I'm gonna take it.
That room has a pretty ugly death cycle as well, so.
Yeah, it really does. Now he's only got a couple of screens left, but these are some really long screens, and they can be very, very punishing.
Fish taking the checkpoint as well.
Getting the checkpoint, and he's got it first try, so we will be able to save some time over Flare. 8:37 on the file timer for Flarebear as he finishes up.
Actually, yeah, Fish can take the lead with a decent Oshiro.
Yeah, he can. So 8:37 on the file timer for Flarebear. It'll be interesting to see what the file timer will be for Archie Boy. And oh no, he jumps just a little bit too early. It ends up dying on to the dust bunny. That screen is gonna be a little bit more on the punishing side just with the way that he's at. And oh no!
Yeah, usually you can just hold forward there, but I think he landed a bit too far forward on this second spring.
Now he's entering the last screen. I don't know if he's going to be able to take the lead now after that. Oh, getting really close there. Almost getting...
Oh, no!
Oh, no!
Can't get through that if you don't have the best cycle.
Yeah, isn't able to get the cycle that he needs and ends up dying there, so that's going to confirm now. Ooh.
I think that was an accidental corner glide right there.
Oh, man. Fish is really struggling on this screen, which is only allowing flarebear to just start crawling away with this race.
Everything is going wrong in this one room.
Man, flarebear is able to manage to get him...
Okay, good.
Flarebear is able to get himself what he... Flarebear was able to get himself the first Ultra Strat for the auto-scroller skip. Flarebear opting
going for the slower strat in this room.
Just playing it a lot safer.
I think Fish taking another moment to maybe adjust his hardware a little. He did say he was having some issues with his inputs.
Flarebear making his way through cliff face. Fish now opting to make his way into start Golden Ridge. As Flarebear finishes up his Golden Ridge with an 11:30 on the file timer. Pretty good for him. At 2:51 is actually a really solid ridge time. So very impressive there from Flare. Archie boy able to snag the Archie.
Yeah, I think retrying is the right move there.
Flarebear now making his way through Mirror Temple. Flarebear hasn't been going for Yeet, so
okay, Fish is going for the skip here.
Oh, he's going for the... Oh, no, he's not able to get it on his first try, but he's going for it again. I'm not sure if this is a move that
He misses the setup.
Oh...
Flare, not gonna go for DCB after probably screwing up the start of it. Okay. Fish. I guess 2 deaths to the skip is like equivalent to 1 death to the Ultra. Maybe about, but that's still pretty bad.
Yeah, it's definitely not something you want to see.
I'll lose his dash trying to skip the bubble.
Oh no, missing the spike jump for himself.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he missed a spike jump or just straight up missed the dash.
You don't do a spike jump there. You do a wall jump. But if you hold left there, it actually makes it harder to time. So if you're supposed to like let go of all directions, and that lines it up for you. But if you hold left after you come out of the bubble, it makes it harder. Which is probably what happened.
Oh, Flarebear missing up a little bit of a dash there himself, and he ends up dying. But now he is on his first attempt at Bub's drop. And Flarebear's got it on his first try. Nice job from him, able to snag that. That is definitely huge. Now, I was just
Oh,
thinking
whoa,
about...
bopping that snowball while it was in the bubble. I don't think I've seen that before. Oh, what is that corner boost?
Whoa!
That was...
What a corner boost!
That's a new one.
Oh, flarebear kind of struggling on this room, not able to get these saw blade cycles.
I remember Flare telling me earlier that basically the reason why Fish has a sub 29 is because he got a sub 29 with 27 strats, and that's pretty much showing here. Like he makes a lot of mistakes, but he also has strats that are way faster than you'd expect someone with like a high 29 to get.
Yeah,
so
he is
pretty
pulling
impressive. I didn't say. Oh, did I say sub 29? I meant 29.
Yeah, he's definitely able to. Oh no!
Did he? Yeah, did he? Is that what happened?
I think he's restarting.
Or restarting
oh no, his
stream.
game crashed.
Ooh.
Odd to be able to see that. Flarebear is making his way through the secret gauntlet.
Yeah, and I know a lot of Celeste players have been having issues with crashes in the game.
Yeah, I know my game personally will crash sometimes just when I just moving it from like one monitor to another monitor, my game will just sometimes crash.
Mm-hmm.
Which is really odd.
Alright, for now, Fish is gonna move into Temple. We're gonna
now moves into Reflection.
If we can get a run into Summit, we're gonna need a pretty substantial sink though.
We are definitely gonna need a pretty substantial sink. Flarebear able to get Lake Skip on his first try. Nice job from him.
Okay, that works. Ooh, Flare.
Oh.
Was he trying to like take that feather off right? I don't think he's used to making that fast feather cycle. Good depth corner boost from Fish.
Fish missing the button.
That was odd. Usually just buffering the up left will almost always hit the button. Oh no. Oh.
And Fish is really having it rough this time around. Yeah, we're looking at almost like a 4-minute sink at this point. I don't even know if that sink is worth it. Oh, Flare going way too low on those bumpers. And ends up hitting the bumper and going right down into his death. Alright. Fish now coming up on his first attempt at Bub's drop. Flarebear was able to get this first try. Archie Boy not able to do it. And I feel like this is going to be even harder. If he's really struggling with inputs, this is going to be really hard for him to do.
Like, this is a 2-frame strat, and lag can completely screw up your timing. That's 3. Oh no.
This is definitely really rough for Archie Boy. Flarebear now finishing up his swimming section, making his way to his battling boost.
Now.
Oh no! Okay, that I can respect that move from Fish with the lag struggles that he's had. It definitely makes sense to just call it on Bubstrop.
Okay.
What?
Isn't he Bubstrop anyway?
He's going for Bubstrop again. Not really sure what he's going for it, but I don't know if he's gonna be able to get it. And he's not able to get it this time, unfortunately.
That's gonna lock the door again, isn't it?
I think it does lock the door. Oh man. Poor Fish is just really struggling with this one. Looks like these technical issues are just going to be hitting him hard. Now Flarebear finishing up his his first round of the battling fight. Looking to go out round 2. And now Flarebear able to play the second round really well. Flarebear wrapping up his fight, doing a pretty good job at it. As now he goes, wraps this up at about a 22 on the dot. Maybe a 21:59 for him.
All right, so he can pull off like a high 30.
High 30. Looking probably for a high 30. Which is a pretty good run for him. Looking at his PB right now is a... Oh, where is he? He's at a 29:44. Which is a pretty good... So to be able to pull off a 30 is a really good race time for him. And as we look at Flarebear's stats here... If he's able, he could be looking at potentially getting a new best race time if he's able to pull this off. If he's able to play a really good if he's able to pull a really good race time. And so with that, it looks like Fish, just the lag issues are just proving to be just too much for him, and he's going to be taking a forfeit on this one. So that will be a win going over to Flarebear, but it looks like Flarebear is determined to finish out this run, so I'm more than willing to keep going and commentate this one out. So now Flarebear making his way through 1,000 meters.
Yeah, someone's going pretty well up to this point.
Yeah, it definitely is going really well for him. Hopefully able to finish this one out and finish up with a really nice time for him. If he's able to get a sub 30:47, that will be his best time for the season, which would be a great way just to be able to, even though you already taken full command of all these points, this will definitely be something really nice for Flare.
Yeah, he's gonna need, to beat 47 though, he's gonna need a pretty exceptional summit.
Yeah, that's gonna be probably his best summit and then some. I mean, right now he's proven to have a deathless summit right now. He's playing it really well. As he's now hitting the first...
He's playing mostly safe though.
Yeah, he is playing mostly safe. Now he's hitting up the ultra room. He's got 2 ultras down. There's the third, and wow! He cut that really close. But with that cutting close, he is able to finish up his 1,500 meters here and move on to 2,500.
This is dash, uses snowball to keep it up.
Alright, Flarebear just going for the auto skip. Oh
no, the fairy! Oh, and now he's going for skip. Alright, this is interesting.
And he's able to get skip. Alright, Flarebear. It doesn't pull out the original auto scorer skip, but then backs it up with the skip. Very, I don't know if that's the call that I would have made personally, but I mean, it worked for him, so...
Oh, he's gonna have to take this slowly though. Yeah, I don't think he can beat his best race time at this point. He would need a low 430 out of 2,000 in order to keep up that pace.
Yeah, and he's looking at a high. He's looking at a 447, 450 is at the cutscene skip.
Goes for that corner base. Didn't kill him.
Wow, that was close. Oh.
He somehow didn't extend that weight dash off the block.
That was.
And was that a corner boost? He corner boosted off of that.
Did he?
Yeah, and then he lost his dash there.
Wow. That was a really fast key skip. now that's 2 doors skipped, and he will be making his way up to 2,500 or 3,000 meters. Only a little bit left in his run.
So, in the case of a forfeit, does the other player get full points?
Yep, and I think
Okay.
also too, if you forfeit, you lose a chunk of points. I don't know what the total amount is, but if you're the one to call the forfeit, you do lose points. So this forfeit does hurt Fish quite a bit. And oh no!
Yeah, getting some unusual dash angles on that flag.
Still now only a little bit left in his downdraft. Flarebear looking to really be finishing this up.
Yeah, so if he does well from this point on, he can get a low, like a 30 OX, or 31 OX.
Yeah, that would be some pretty crazy speedrunning to get a 30 OX from that. So now he enters updraft. Flarebear now onto the key coins in flag 13. Able to make it through, able to get the dashes up. Nice job from him.
Right, goes to the intermediate shot, fuck off. Yeah, it's looking to be, I think, about 31-15. Gonna be my guess.
Something like that. Depending on how the rest of this goes, which he's playing it really well, so expecting, yeah, definitely probably a 31-1x, maybe a 31-2x. Yeah, looking like it's gonna be at about the 31, probably 31-11, maybe 31-11.
All right.
So that will be finishing that up for Flare. 31-11 on the file timer. Very good job from him. Yeah, he pulled out a pretty decent run for himself. That was better than average for him. So very well done. So I'm not sure what we're going to be looking at for interviews here from these runners. So Fitch decided he's gonna opt out for an interview, and looks like we've got Flarebear coming in for an interview. Congratulations on the win, Flare.
Let's go.
Yeah, taking that. Still, you're able to jump up ahead of Melee in the standings. How do you feel about that?
Well, I don't know. The main thing is I kind of wish I could have got a better match against Fish and they do like a scrim like rematch against him.
Yeah.
Because that was the match that I was looking forward to doing, but unfortunately ended up in a forfeit.
Yeah,
I
ending
mean,
up
I'll
in a
take a
forfeit
win.
is always rough. That's true. In the end, a win is still a win.
I'd totally be down with watching a rematch on like Twitch or something.
But yeah,
That'd be
like
cool.
I was playing okay that run, especially for not having like that much practice in any percent in the last week. Like everything I was fine with except for, well, there were 4 bad chapters in particular, but 2 were more bad than others. The Resort and Summit I lost to like easily 30 seconds each in, and the rest was somewhat close to my PB.
Yeah, you were. Yeah, we were thinking you were potentially going to be pulling out one of your best race times because you were super close to that, and so overall, it was really impressive to see that improvement coming out.
If I had a really good Summit, then it could have like maybe been close, but I'm pretty sure I have like I got like a 30-40 something against Malay.
Yeah, 30:47 is what's set up as your best time right now.
I mean, yeah, it was possible into Summit still. But
Yeah,
I'm also sad because I don't like getting 31s. I would like to not throw out 31s anymore.
I would very
I'm
gladly
getting
have
there.
the same.
Yeah, you just continue to develop the consistency. So next week, you are going up against Chai Kitty. How do you feel going into that match?
Oh, that should be easy.
Easy. Oh, man. Saying you got an easy dub for yourself?
Yeah. Making the last couple of weeks the most free ones, you know.
All right.
Kidding, of course.
Man, I was right about to say, I'm going to tell Chai you said that, but I guess not.
Dude, I heard that guy just lost a race to TGH at GDQ. Should be pretty easy.
He did lose a race to TGH and GDQ. Wow. Flarebear coming out with the trash talk. You're going to have to see if... Man. Ooh, chat saying it's going to be easy coming out with PogChamps for you. Looks like you've got yourself some support. Free money for Flare we're hearing in chat too. Oh, man. All right. Well, with that, that's going to be GG Flare for you. Congratulations on the win and a really nice race time for yourself. But with that, that's going to conclude us here at GSA for our live league events. But don't go anywhere because we are going to be having some 24/7 speedrun content coming to you from GSA, so you guys are going to want to stick around and see that. Be sure to, if you enjoyed any of these races or runs from any of the games, make sure to follow and support any of the runners. Flarebear, Flarebear left. Never mind then. All right. Well, Frog, do you have anything you want to say before we go over to intermission?
No. Good to go.
All right, with that, we're going to toss it over to intermission. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your night.
See you later.